is punter Ethan Evans. Gonna send this one away. And we're off and running from Raymond James. And this will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Down. Set Hutton.
Run begins with a run by Irving. Now, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
50, rail, yellow. Set.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
6, Madden, here we go, set. 50, green. Steel, black. Claws red. Ready.
No throw, 3rd and long. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Falcons scoop it up. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Falcons parlay the turnover into a lead. Really smart play from him there, Brock. Not just to fall on the football, but to take it in for the score.
Yeah, a word we don't normally use with D linemen a lot. Quickness, right? Usually the corner skill guys. But he was quick, man. He downshifted in a hurry for 6.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready. Yellow, 22. 22 needle. Fly blue.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Let's go now. Ready?
Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling their running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Ready? Break.
Back to the line they come. 2nd down.
Blaster, 6. Here we go. Here we go. Black, red, cycle. Set.
Looking now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Yellow, 43. Black Ultra.
Third and long, they're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing fourth down.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Fourth down, and it'll be the native of County Wicklow in Ireland, Daniel Whelan, on to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. This one's headed for the sideline and out. We'll get the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crossed. Atlanta about ready to go now. First and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Staying with Robinson. Having gained about a handful there. Yaya Diaby brings him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 6 yards.
Third down give to Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Pickup of 2 here. And that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
Win the early batters. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Here's Robinson. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Penix here from the gun. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. A gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
New set of downs from 37. On first down, here's Penix. This is a heater going deep. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Penix now on first down. Goes caught. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Again, Penix to the air. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Buccaneers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Connects on the crosser. He's going to have them up to that 23. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 6'5", 97. Blue striker.
They're going to try and throw it here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Edo blue. Come on, set. Green Jacks. Ready?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
The offense not shy about sending him downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Set, hut. Black shot. Black, 95. Drill green. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Falcons defense gets it done. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Daniel Whelan in punt formation.
Takes it in at the 26. And he gets him a nice choke on that return on the final play of our 1st quarter. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-0 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
19, Tiger, 19,
18, working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
From the shotgun, Penix. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Mooney downfield, and he has it. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Short pass brought in. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on first. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 13-0 lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like a receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball for the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Set, ready.
We give to Irving to start this drive. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Okay,
On just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
here we switch. Yes, set, go.
Once again, Irving. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Okay, ready?
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Here, hut.
Right back to Irving now. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start to fight back with their first points of this game.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Matthew Wright for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Buccaneers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Buccaneers 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. Throwing now on first down. Penix. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. On it to the yearly, picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. They'll air it out on third. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off the defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. Working inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
21. Buccaneers 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Go. Here, ready.
Irving here from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Bud lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes second and 11.
Railing. Yellow. Let's go. Black. 10 black.
Now looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On the set.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Slide. Set. 33. Yellow. 6. Mega. Set.
Throw here, third down. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, fourth down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's active constant, sends this flying. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
At their own 19-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
To the air with Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for second down.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing can turn in the NFL, and that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Second down and 19 yards to go after that sack. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And these guys need to find a way to hold out better for their QB. This offense now facing third down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely third down pickup.
Penix out of his end zone. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7. Looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. This one not close to where it had to go. This drive is going to begin from the 40. Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
A run here with Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Working quickly here. Play action. Here's Penix. Ridley makes the grab downfield. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown.
Kate, that is simply put, perfect play action right there. That action drew the eyes of those defenders, and he was able to throw that ball right over their heads.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Here's Evans set to kick this away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Running left. This is Irving. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he's hit and set out of bounds. So this ends as a gain of close to 7. 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Set Fury. Yellow. Red, 38. Black Ultra. Black Blue. Set.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. And he's got Emeka Egbuka. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yellow, black shot. Red, cycle. Set.
Back to throw. It's Egbuka on the slant. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Let's go. Put.
This is Irving on second. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the 2nd half with some needed points. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one is good, but not before it hit the left upright. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that is a rough one, Brock. It came down well short of that 20-yard line minimum he needed, so this drive going to begin from the 40-yard line instead. Penix on 1st down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Incomplete pass on 1st down, so still at the 40. It's 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. Tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Falcon 1st down.
Penix is going to throw again. Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's another Falcons 1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Atlanta.
And again, it's Penix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well,
this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. made step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal.
18 Cardinals.
Penix working from the gun. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Back-to-back sacks have these guys suddenly staring at third and goal.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
All in by Mooney, left side. Leads into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch their lead to 21. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10.
Ready. 50, grip, set.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't look backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Green Jack. 6, Mega. Claws red. Ready.
Back to throw. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And that will not be enough for a first down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
Ready up.
Falcons going nickel, third down.
Drill green. Come on, set. Fight, white. Needle blue. Hut, hut.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Into the hands of Colt. And he goes out of bounds. What a play to end this third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. And it's the Bucs who are going to have the football. This game has been an absolute nightmare for them. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Ready.
Here's the give to Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Set, hut. Black on black 40. Blue striker. Hut.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock. And physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Black shot. Ready, ready. 45, white. Fury, yellow. Hut, hut.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
I see through your act, and I still...
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Mike zero. 19. Design. Zero's down. 90 down. 49 Rita.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Penix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Penix looking to pass. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Buccaneers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, the 3rd interception, he is killing his team.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Mike 49.
From the gun, Levis. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Mike 54.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know you've got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down.
Here we go. 18.
They'll go Levis. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On first down, here's Penix. Ooh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side, and they pick him off again. Picked off by Jacob Parrish. And the Buccaneers take possession just shy of midfield, following the interception and the lengthy return.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
So this offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, they're very... minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Hurry up, short! Hand up!
Shotgun now for Levis. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Darnell Savage with a pick. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. Oh, Penix lost it. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Falcons nearing their second win in the campaign. Here's the backup. First throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And we'll see what they do here on second down. They're going to pass it here. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Air it out on third. It's complete to Johnston, outright. And this one doesn't go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. More throw for it. That one complete to Pitts. And they hold him down just a fraction shy of the red zone. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. They'll come up on 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Operating from the gun, it's Ewers. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
In like 13. Like 13. In 19.
Here he goes. One final shot. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This
jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manapon. Rolling out to Durban, Malva pudding with some prawn. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's
Dallas Multipass.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper.
Switch it up.
From Africa, home of the diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we just set the law. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then bought in Japan. See these reps take me everywhere, I go where I can. That's the multi-pass, homie. I ain't bumping that, Brody. In New York, posted up like some Timberlands, homie. So I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed the flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Oh, you stay with it. In the same city. I done been around this world, you can't think with me. Oh, you a wannabe, I'm what they wanna be. A well-adjusted free thinker, that's autonomy. That means I make my own decisions, boy, what do you do? I could spend a week or two out in Honolulu. And I ain't got $1 billion, but I got a screw loose to the people that see the world just like the news do. While you stunting on the block, you can invest that money, get funded by some stocks. I'd rather make a punchline than punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star. Cause you can miss this like you in the dark. This beat is intimate, so you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail. Cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in a cell. Most are blind to this world, but this world, I see it well.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.